Women want everything, right? They want the ring, they want the car, they want the big house, they want the fancy living, they want the 10 vacations a year, they want everything. And men in today's day and age simply cannot give it to them. Neither should you actually give it to them. See, there's a lot of men right now who are busting their butt, stressed out to the max, borderline about to crash out because they are living simply to make a woman happy. Never do this. Never live your life as a man trying to make a woman happy. They can't be happy. They can't be satisfied. There is no satisfying a woman. I don't care if you're lower middle class. I don't care if you're middle class, high middle class, rich. There is no making a woman happy. As we can see, we see many different situations of women completely throwing a man in the trash. I don't care if we're talking about rich NBA players, billionaires, middle class, regular, everyday working, men, lower, it does not matter, right? Men have died early from trying to make a woman happy. Men have died early trying to find the secret Krabby Patty formula just to try to make woman happy. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, gentlemen, do not even attempt it. Do not attempt it. I would take it even further to say, do not, especially if you have a woman right now, if you have a wife, you have a girlfriend, whatever, stop trying to please her. That's what you need to do. You need to stop trying to please her. And here's a fun fact for you too. The more you try to please her, the more you try to make her happy, right? The more disgusted she gets with you. Yep. A lot of men's not ready for this conversation right here. The more effort you put in, right? The more you try to put your own feelings to the wayside, the more you try to put your own masculinity to the wayside, the more that you try to put your own self to the wayside and put her on a pedestal and make sure that she's okay above you, the more she's going to get disgusted by you. See, women internally, right? This is why they respect the bad boy, right? They respect the risk taker. They respect the man that don't show them any attention. They respect the man that pushes them to the side, make them second or third. It's a reason why they respect those guys, right? Why they give it up to those guys, why they get sweet, buttery, wet for those guys, right? Because women internally, right, for whatever reason, right, you can come up with your own theory on your own, but for whatever reason, right, they get buttery wet for those guys because that risk lets them know that, okay, this guy's going to do whatever it takes, no matter what my opinion is or no matter what say so that I give him, right? But when you pedestalize these women, when you try to go above and beyond to make them happy, they don't look at you as a man. Nope, not at all. They don't view you as a man. Any man who is willing to sit his purpose aside, any man who is willing to be the sacrificial lamb just so she can be happy, women don't trust that, right? Because your compass is off, right? Your compass is off. How are you going to lead? How can you lead any woman if you putting her at the forefront of everything, all your decision making, all your choices, right? Women are the ones who need to be led, right? Women are the ones that should be led. So many times women will shit test you. Yes, sir, they will. They will shit test you. They will test your leadership. They will test your masculinity. They will test all of that just to see if you can stand firm in your frame. And guess what? Many men fail that test. Many men fail, and they wonder why she going to the wayside, why she talking to your coworker, why she talking to this guy, why she talking to that guy. She lost interest in you. You can't even hold frame. You can't even stay true to yourself. You can't even stay true to your masculinity, right? Not giving her the world, not giving her what she desires, that's a part of it. I'm sorry. I know many guys don't want to play this game, right? You were fed the Disney world, you was fed the Disneyland fairy tale, right? The Nickelodeon fairy tale, but I'm telling you right now, this is the after pill. This is real life game. Don't ever try to appease a woman, right? Because you're just going to be running in circles. It's just going to be a circle, right? You get her the house, she still finds something to complain about. You get a better job, you get a promotion, you're making more money, she's still going to find something to complain about, right? You went to Tulum, you went to the DR, you went to dang on Europe, y'all took trip after trip after trip, right? Trip after trip after trip. She still finds something to complain about. She complaining about the food. Oh, she didn't like France. She didn't like Paris, right? I don't want to go back to Paris. Why did we even come here? Then you take her to the island and she finding something to argue about there. Women are not meant to be pleased. As you can see with, look at Aisha Curry, with Steph Curry, right? This woman was given the world. She was given the world. Most women will kill to live the life that she's living, and she has the nerve to be complaining and throwing daggers, at her husband's back. Are you serious? Right? We see this countless times, countless times. It don't matter what income bracket you're in. Women are mostly the same. They're going to find something to be upset about. They're going to find something to complain about. They're not happy creatures at all. I know you don't want, I'm not trying to sound misogynistic. I'm not trying to sound misogynistic, right? But the truth is just the truth, right? Many of them, they love the chaos. They love the chase, right? They love it. They love when things are all out of order. This is one of the reasons why they love the bad boys, right? They don't want men who give them their all. They don't want men who give their whole 100%. They don't want men who give them the world. They don't. I'm putting you up on game. They don't. Right? Now, I'm not telling you not to be nice, here and there. I'm not telling you not to treat women well. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not telling you not to be a gentleman. What I am telling you is it should come with a leash. It should come with a leash, right? Some men get too caught up in trying to give that woman their all because they think that, oh, she's going to eat it all up. She's going to see me for me. She's going to love me for me. She's going to know. No, she's not. No, she's not. You're gonna do all of that. You're gonna do A, B, and C, and guess what? She's gonna get turned off, right? She's gonna get turned off if you're giving her your all. And like I said, that's not saying that you're not being a gentleman. That's not saying that you're not being, a great guy. That's not saying any of that. But what it is saying, sometimes you gotta hold back. You have to make her earn it. If you're just giving her everything, right? Giving her everything just willy-nilly. You have so many men, especially you married gumps out here, right? Especially you married gumps. Y'all are just yes men. Many of y'all are just yes man. As soon as your wife says jump, you jump, ninja. As soon as your girlfriend says jump, guess what you do? You jump, ninja. If she said jump off a bridge, guess what you gonna do? I hope you don't, ninja. I hope you don't. But many of you'll jump right there with her, right? As soon as she say move, as soon as she say, oh, I want this, as soon as she say, I want that, ninja, you're jumping, and you wonder why your wife don't sleep with you. You wonder why she's not turned on by you, right? You wonder why she's talking to you in a disrespectful manner. You're wondering why you're wondering why she's talking to her friends to you about you in a negative kind of way. You wonder why. You wonder why every time you bring up sex, she's disgusted. You wonder why, ninja. You wonder why, right? Because you never put your foot down. Right? You're the nice guy. You're the nice guy. And deep down, you think that if I'm just a nice guy, if I give her everything, she won't leave. Right? If I give her everything, she just might like me. Right? If I give her everything, she'll be nice to me. No, listen, I learned that lesson back in high school. I'm gonna tell you this story right here. Right? So it was this girl that I had a crush on back in ninth grade. Back in ninth grade, I had a crush on this girl. All the guys wanted her. She was nice and curvy, right? Highly developed, for a ninth grader, right? And I just wanted her, man. But, just who I was in ninth grade, I knew I couldn't get her, right? So I did befriend her. And to make a long story short, to get her to like me in my mind, Christmas time was coming around, the holidays was coming around. So in my mind, to get her to like me more, I decided, hey, I want to give her a gift. I want to let her know that, listen, all these other guys, they don't like you like I like you. They don't like you like I like you. They didn't get you a gift. They didn't do this. They didn't do that. Right? So my little gump, simp ass, all of my Christmas money that I got, or I think most of my Christmas money that I got that year, right? I put it up in the envelope, right? And I wrote this little love letter and everything, wrote a love letter to her, telling her how much I had a crush on her, telling how much, I like her and all of that. I mean, it had to be like $200. It had to be $200 in the ninth grade. You were rich, ninja, right? $200 in the ninth grade. Oh yeah, you balling, ninja, you balling, right? So I gave her $200, right? All 20s. And I gave it to her, before we, got out for the Christmas holidays, for Christmas break. Man, she took that money and she gave me a hug and all of that stuff. And after that, it was nothing. After that, it was nothing. Right? She barely talked to me. I guess she was embarrassed for me, Ninja. She was embarrassed for me. We rarely talked. Some of my friends had made fun of me. It's like, oh, you gave her what? You gave her what? And you tried to what? Like just complete embarrassing, right? Trying to get a girl to like me. It didn't work. It didn't work, right? She completely avoided me from here on out. Like I think we kind of spoke a little bit, the next school year or something like that, but it was never the same after that, right? And why did that happen? Because she looked at me like a sucker, right? She looked at me as a guy, as a young man who didn't stand for shit, right? She looked at me as somebody who, like, dang, you got to do all of this, right? You're trying to do all of this just to get my attention, right? And she didn't even like I didn't draw her attention in the first place, right? I didn't pique her interest in the first place. So to go above and beyond just to get her attention when she had no interest at all, yeah, she was disgusted, right? It turned her off. Meanwhile, some of the other guys who just they just who they are, right? Whatever she liked, and they smacking them cheeks, right? They smacking them cheeks, smacking them hard, boom, 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 smacking them cheeks, right? And that's a lesson learned from me, right? Oh, and I brought her flowers too, Ninja. I brought her flowers. I brought her flowers and some money. I brought her flowers and some money. Just look at, come on now. I think many of us have been there. Many of us have been there when we had a crush on a chick or we tried to ask the chick to prom and all of that. I think I tried to ask her to prom too. That bitch said, nope. That bitch said, nope. I'm not going to prom with you, Ninja. Right? And I think I was devastated, Ninja. I was heartbroken, holding my chest. Man, I done gave this bitch my Christmas money, Ninja. I can't even buy no shoes. Ninja, I was gonna buy some shoes. I gave this bitch my Christmas money. Yeah. I had a number and everything too, but it just wasn't the same. Right? So that's just a reminder that, hey, listen, there's no point trying to buy a woman the world, right? There's no point trying to give a woman the world. Not saying that you can't provide for a woman, not saying that you can't buy things for a woman, not saying that you can't get her nails and toes and hair done, everything did. I'm not saying that, right? What I am saying is don't give everything and expecting her to give you everything, right? Women are not built that way, right? Women are not even built to give. Women are built to receive, right? There's a reason why the men provide. There's a reason why the men build. There's a reason why we do what we do and they do what they do. Women are not really built to give. They're meant to receive. There's a reason why they lay on their back and there's a reason why they bend over. They are meant to receive, Ninja. They are meant to receive the energy, Ninja. They are meant to receive the pushing and the shoving and the ooh and the ah. That's what they meant to do. You are meant to give. You are meant to ooh and the ah and the pow and the pow. That's what you're meant to do, right? So trying to make a woman happy by giving her everything, trying to make her happy by buying her, gifts and thinking that she's just gonna fall head over heels for you, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Many men have tried and died trying to make women happy. Ninja, the ninja from Titanic, ninja, he froze to death over a chick, ninja. He froze to death over a chick. And look what she ended up doing anyway in the long run, ninja. Right? Look what she ended up doing in the long run. Right? So, bro, don't waste your time, right? Don't waste your energy, right? Of course, have fun, do what you're gonna do, right? Have fun with women, be social, don't be a weirdo and all of that stuff, right? Don't be just a complete asshole. Be an asshole. They love assholes. Be an asshole, but just don't be a complete asshole, right? And that's an after pill.